저 반갑습니다. 슬리데린의 맹독조, 독공법사 맹독조의 모험 계속해야죠. 이제 세바스찬을 만나야 되는데요. 펠드크로프트에서 원래 저번에 만났어야 되는데 어, 마을 털고 자물쇠 따고 다니느라 메인퀘 진행을 못했어요. 그래서 오늘은 좀 메인퀘를 진행을 해볼까 합니다. 이 펠드크로프트로 말씀드릴 것 같으면 이 고대 그 마법의 흔적을 따라서 펜시브를 펜시브 그 기억을 읽었을 때 퍼시벌 레캠이 그 가뭄에 빠진 마을을 구해준 적이 있어요. 그 마을이 바로 이
I have a brother
펠드크로프트입니다.
who works at Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit
네,
behind a
거기에
desk all day.
세바스찬이 살고 있고요. 세바스찬의 여동생은 아팠었나? 그래서 어쨌든 지금 원래 호그와트를 같이 다녔는데 지금은 호그와트를 못 다닌다고 합니다. 난록이 상황을 보고하라고 했다. 물건은 찾았나? 찾는 즉시 보고한다. 란록이 펠드크로프트에 더 있을 거라고 한다고? 컨트롤 쓱 체리피킹 합시다. 저것만 쓱 먹고 빠집시다. 갈 거야.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
최근 들어 갑자기 그리고 좀 프레임 드랍이 가끔씩 또 일어나기 시작했어요. 이거 혹시 포기해야 됐나? 아니죠? 일단 고 대기. 왔니?
You made it.
세바스찬아?
Enjoying the view.
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers.
동생한테 저주를
A goblin's
걸었구나.
forbidden from carrying wands.
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's.
주인공 모습 보면
This
있을
way.
것 같긴 해. 웃기긴 해.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
실례합니다.
Aha!
Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey!
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
아니 그렇다고 없애버릴
But we
필요까지.
haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
뭐야?
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind,
무화과가
I
오히려
just need a moment alone.
효과가 있나?
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
그냥 무화과랑 상관없이 애니 그때 그냥 갑자기 아파진 거 아닌가? 세바스찬 잘못은 아닌 것 같은데.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met on my first day at Hogwarts, in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
야, 그래도 시도해볼 거는 다 시도해봐야 되지 않을까? 그리고 나 같으면 딸이 이렇게 저주에 걸렸으면 수호하기 위해서라도 어떻게든 그 고블린 패거리를 쫓거나 했을 것 같은데.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
솔로몬 셀로.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
근데 너무 단정하는 거 아니야? 해볼 거 다 해봤나?
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves any time soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the loyalists' way.
에이, 그래도 이 세계관이 마법이 다 되는 세계관인데 내가 고블린들 입을 열게 만들면 되는 거 아니야? 마법으로 강제로 입을 열게 만들면 되잖아.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
바로 저기 있네.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
일단 중립기어 좀 박아봐.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig
싸워야
through this
되나
rubble?
보구나.
Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it.
혹시 숨지 않을래?
Wizard is a dead wizard in my book.
빙글빙글. 불타는 적을 둔화시키기. 안녕.
Arresto momentum. Leviosa, descendo.
Why can't I hit you?
아야.
I won't rest.
아 여기서 맞네.
Dead.
Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus.
Let's get this.
좋다. 아.
I won't rest.
Arresto momentum.
Rather unwise coming back. You won't get away with that.
아야. 지휘관 어딨어?
Expelliarmus.
아. 지휘관 없나?
Confringo. Leviosa, descendo.
여기도.
You've made your
아닌데?
last mistake. How nice of you to stop by.
일단
Flipendo. Arresto momentum.
한 번 내치자. 한 번만 내치게 해줘. 아니, 얘를 내쳐야지.
One will regret coming here.
이것도 안 되네.
Flipendo.
일단 아이 뭐야 이거 왜 안 돼? 아 좀 기다려봐.
Leviosa, descendo.
바닥에 내쳤는데 왜 안 깨져?
Nice try.
Descendo.
This is almost too easy. I won't rest. Well, less human than one. I'm a job.
Confringo.
내가 아는 내치기가 아닌가?
Such arrogance. Let's get this.
Flipendo.
아니 이거는 그들 때문에 무조건 맞잖아요.
Rather unwise.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Revelio.
언니?
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
고블린 놈들.
It sounds as if the loyalists attacked Anne without cause.
I wouldn't put it past them, but I'm convinced that they were trying to hide something. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long
집이라고.
since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
여기 그거 아닌가?
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
그 예전에 렉햄이랑 이 그룹이 살던 그 텐트 같은 데 아닌가?
Revelio.
렉햄이랑 로그드랑 그 옛날 마법사들이. 여기도 있네.
This well looks familiar.
이 우물이 그 마른 우물이었나?
Sebastian,
아닌데.
I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Revelio.
예,
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it
잃어봐.
blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell.
Revelio.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Lumos!
다 꺼져. 야영지에서 보낸 두 번째 주다. 역병에서 살아남은 이들도 사랑한 일을 잃어 지울 수 없는 상처를 입었다. 이 고대 마법의 힘을 이용해서 역병 걸린 사람들을 도우려고 하는데 너무 그 고대 마법의 힘을 남용하지 말라고 다른 사람들은 그렇게 말했나 보네요.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
그래서 네, 뭐 계속 약간 그런 문제인 것 같네요. 이사도라는 계속 자기 힘을 이용해서 사람들을 도와주고 싶은데 또 너무 고대 마법의 힘을 남용하면 질서가 어지럽혀지니까 뭐 레켐이나 이런 로구드나 이런 사람들이 아마 막지 않았을까. 이 다른 호그와트 교수들이.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Revelio.
아직도 남았어?
Lumos.
Revelio.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Lumos. I know it sounds strange, but
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come.
왜 이렇게 또 비밀이 많아 또.
I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
뭐야? 지도가 완성된 건가?
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
룬 도표.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to see Anne would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
에이씨, 이놈의 호그와트는 보이는 곳보다 숨겨진 곳이 더 넓은 것 같아. 아, 나가. 또 오미니스 만나는 거 아니야?
Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Another detention! Another! And at your age! I thought you'd grown out of it, but I suppose that was wishful thinking. Is your father's fault?
아, 퀘스트를 한번 또 볼까? 천문학 수업에도 나가야 되고. 세바스찬 뭐야? 이건 무슨 퀘스트지? 아, 기숙사 토큰도 2개만 찾으면 되는데.
And you will not enjoy it!
Revelio.
또 리벨리오를 열심히 쓰면서 가야겠구만.
Revelio.
여기 내가 다 먹은 데잖아요.
Look at your hair, your complexion, whatever it is.
Revelio.
왜 열렸지 여기? 나갈래요. 아니 뭐야 이거?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do
나도
with
비워줘.
Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. and I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it.
Oh.
I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
난 어둠의 마법을 배워야 되는 사람이야.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
이미 다 말했는데. 이미 다 말했어,
I
세바스찬.
understand. You needn't tell me if you don't want to.
If I were you, I'd be begging for more details.
It's not that I'm not interested. And you can certainly trust me if you want to tell me anything.
Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
아니, 크루시오를 맞으면 걸리는 건가?
What does the Cruciatus curse do?
It's known as the torture curse, Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
미니스의 가족은 또 왜 그랬대?
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Razunak! It's tormenting, Professor!
얘는 왜 싸워? 갑자기 왜 싸우세요? 아, 학교 꼬라지가 너무 개판이야. 전문학 수업 좀 들을까요? 네, 전문학 수업 한번 듣자.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
The Pink Smedleys will always look upon you as a trusted ally and friend.
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups.
점성술
the heavens remain
교수님이랑
hazy to the starry-eyed.
싫어하겠는데
Now, if you
서로?
were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
이게 개인망
Here,
원경이었어?
I can adjust that for
No,
you.
no, bring it into focus on your own.
아, 마우스로 움직여야 되는구나.
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Hello. I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
아니 어차피 여기서 놓고 쓰는 거 같은데 나도 그냥 하나 쓰면 되는 거 아니야? 일단 고맙다.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. A lot of good that did. How am I supposed to find Cyril? My hands are too cold to use a telescope. It's a dog, isn't it?
Try it.
이쪽으로 가는 게 맞나? 아, 아니네. 더 위로 올라가야 되는 거였어? 밑으로 가려는데? 아, 여기도 길이 있구나. 바로 밑에 있었네.
Confringo! Revelio!
길드 가이드도 이제 6개밖에 안 남았네.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stargazing. Do not let it.
The perfect night for... Oh, hello again.
오, 약간 느낌이 좋은데.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
내가 찾아달라고?
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
그래.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Luma, happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
돌.
A little foreboding.
Revelio. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Lumos! Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Revelio.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no. Not this close to school, Amit.
인센디오도 못 쓰니?
Confringo.
이 정도는 좀 치워줄 수 있는 거 아니야?
I think you should do the honors. Go on, try it out.
아, 요게 전문표였구나. 이거 예전에 이거 발견했다가 어떻게 하는 건지 몰라서 못했는데.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view.
여기 맞추는 거겠죠? 이렇게.
As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
검은고 자리.
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
그래.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
고블린어도 할 수 있고. 고익 990점인가 보다. 야, 이것도 해야 돼. 전문표 여기 근처에도 있었는데. 뭐야, 나 뭐 눌렀지?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
어디로 온 거야? 아이씨, 이상한 데로 왔어. 그냥 네티 바로 만날까요? 바로 만나죠. 냥이. 아예 도와드릴게요. 다음에 일단 여기서 좀 팔 것 좀 끄고 아이.
See if there's something you need. Thank you for your patronage.
이분은 해리포터 영화에서도 본 것 같은데 이 얼굴은. 스카이사이드. 좀 부린 거. 차 하나 뽑을까? 아니 씨 개비싸네. 람보르기니가 뭐야 씨. 빗보르기니. 5,000원이나
That's been a
하네.
pleasure. I would say that Irondale is not appropriately named. One in I heard something.
Revelio.
요거 하나 먹고 갈까?
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
오.
Aloha Mora.
내가 이럴 줄 알고 레벨 2까지 찍었거든요. 근데 고부작이 없단 거?
Revelio.
이거 하나 주는 거야? 아, 그건 좀 그렇다?
What are you up to now?
Psst, over here, quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Azzy, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
로그드와 할로우를 찾는 이유가 있어?
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
예전에 살았던 데에서도 그런 애들이 좀 파괴했나 보구나.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Hollow is here after all.
Revelio.
일단 가란 대로 가자. 일로 가면 또 싫어하겠죠?
Also. Also. Incendio. Revelio.
여기로도 갈 수 있는데? 멀리는 시험은 안 할게요. 이제 더 해봤자 인벤토리 칸 늘리려면 한참 걸리기 때문에.
Lumos. Confringo. Lumos.
좋아.
Revelio.
일단 근처에 있는 건 다 먹었죠?
This charm is stronger than I had thought.
I wonder what that does.
이건 플립핸도로.
That didn't work. Perhaps something with a bit more force. That did
벌써로
it.
한 거구나.
Accio. Guardium Leviosa. Revelio. Guardium Leviosa. Accio. Guardium Leviosa. Levioso.
사실 이렇게 힘들게 할 필요 없이 빗자루 타고 가면 되긴 하는데.
Revelio.
빗자루 못 타는구나 이 지역에서.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
Revelio.
Dead end. Must be another way in.
아, 이거 밖에서 해야 되나? 밖에서 미리 치워놓고 가야 돼. 여기는 각이 안 나오고.
Accio. Guardium Leviosa.
일로 빼낼 수 있나? 안 되구나.
That looks as if it might raise the gate.
내가 이걸 적어야 한다는 게 믿기지가 않지만 너희는 미쳐 놀아서 말을 듣지 않으니까 적는다. 문을 밀어서 열어. 날리지 말고.
Revelio.
트로도 가는 길이 있네? 밑으로 한번 가볼까요? 열고 밑으로 가야 되겠구나. 이거를 하고 아니
Arresto momentum. Depulso. Accio.
아니 이거
Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
방금부터인 거 아닌가? 아직 안 열렸는데? 그럼
Accio. Flipendo.
플리펜도가 아니라
Depulso. Accio.
이거 안 되네.
Depulso. Accio.
그냥 여러 번 해야 되는구나.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door.
아니 너도 할 줄 알았구나. 진짜 천사소녀 네티였네.
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hallow and the letter. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast!
히포그리프랑 또 친한데 말이죠.
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff? Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blasted. There's got to be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. Revelio.
그래, 너무 대놓고 있네.
I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
이걸 밀어야 되는구나. 알았어. 디펄서로 오히려 밀어버려야 돼. 밀어.
Levioso.
아니, 이래도 안 돼?
Revelio.
얘 아닌가? 일로 가라고?
Cabolso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso.
이런 느낌으로.
Not the safest place to sneak into.
Trafficus Totalis.
이제 안전해졌다.
Revelio.
아니 얘네 굳이 싸울 필요는 없잖아. 뭘 하야 하냐. 맞으라고.
Revelio.
이쪽으로 가는 길이 있던가? 다 먹었구나.
Alohomora. Revelio.
여기서 일로 가.
I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
Alohomora. Revelio.
이쪽으로 아 무조건 써야 돼?
You're going home in a wooden box!
반
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Confringo. You'll need to be.
How's the view?
Thought you had me there.
Levioso!
Levioso!
아니 너 말고. 아 렉바.
Confringo! Revelio.
여기서 방금 밑으로 내려가는 길이 올라가는 길이 있었네. 나 망원경 쓰는 법 배운 거 아니야? 일로는 또 못 가나? 일로는 또 못 가나 보네.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
얘들아 이럴 거라. 이리 컴.
Revelio.
밑에 있는 것들은 따로 못 먹을 것 같네요.
Alohomora. Revelio.
뭐야 얘네 움직이는데요?
Revelio. Revelio.
물상자는 참을 수 없어. 아스트리드에게 내가 할 수 있는 한 모든 가져와서 였다가 숨겼어. 만프레드가 누구였지? 야 몽땅 가져온 게 원형 금태환경이냐? 좀 더 가져오지 그랬어.
Revelio. Highwing. It's all right. There we go.
There you are.
자, 가.
Come on.
근데 너 뭐 얼굴에 인피를 맞았니?
Hurry.
딱 잡아.
Oh!
어우. 매우.
There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
이건 한번 그래픽 즐겨야겠는데?
Highwing, go!
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
굉장한 일출이야.
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Harlow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
야, 씨, 히포그리프 빡숙이네. 한 번 탔다고.
I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you
날 찾는 사람이
Why don't we
많아.
meet at the map chamber to discuss that
아주
and our next steps?
인싸요, 인싸. 아, 최대한 난 건가 이게? 한 번 더 찍어. 이쪽이 최대 고도인가 보네요.
lost the high wing.
됐어. 이제 다시. 자, 그래서 이제 어디로 가야 되냐면 지도 내실로 이동할 수 있고 호스필드 디크 이건 다 서브캐고 일단 지도 내실 가기 전에 뭐 근처에 좀 할 거 있나? 필요해 방에서 한번 대화하고 갈까요? 필요해 방 어차피 한번 들르긴 해야 되니까. 탭하고 2번을 누르면 되는구나. 슬림 고대 마법 던지기에 공격력이 상승. 이건 좋은데? 컨트롤이 좋네.
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
그럼 이 디크 일이라면 또 내가 할 수 있지. 이거는 양배추로 하나 키우고 무화과 나무도 하나 키워야 되겠구나. 한번 하고
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
잠깐 동물 좀 보고 디크요. 자 와서 먹어라. 자 소공도 한번 뽕. 좀 놀고. 뭐 다 상호작용할 준비가 안 되네. 아 이게 노느라 바빠 왜 이렇게 해? 블러털도 좀 가져가고.
I pressed Ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
됐어. 그러고 보니까 빗자루 업그레이드는 아직도 구매 안
Deek would
되나?
like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deek has had a thought. He...
뭐야 저거? 이건 또 뭐야?
Oh, seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deek was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deek knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deek knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deek hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deek thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
그래.
Well, I suppose if looking for Tobbs also allows me to test my enchanted clothing, then I can do it.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deek know what you learn about Deek's old friend.
여긴 뭐야? 여기다가도 풀어놓을 수 있구나. 알아서 얘는 알아서 다 되는데.
Deek thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
동굴은 또 어디야? 여기. 단계 퀘스트인가? 보상 크루시오인데? 이거는 배워야 되겠는걸? 배지도 만나고.
Wonder who.
Very concerning.
얘기하기
Revelio.
전에 마을 좀 싹 털고 갑시다.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
데미가이즈도 있어?
Fine now, Demi guys. Hello, Hamura.
뭐야 이거?
Revelio.
망원경. 저기에도 있는데.
Revelio.
여기 아니잖아.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
암갈스.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
이게 좀 쓸만한 장비가 안 나오냐?
I hope to see you again sometime.
오케이, 여기 있는 것 다 먹었다.
You are here. Good.
베티야, 너 밤새 여기서 기다렸다.
Off on another
내가.
adventure, are we?
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
My husband.
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
할로우가 데려간 게 아닐까요?
I don't mean to be grim, but could Harlow have taken him?
Archie's satchel is missing, so he may have left on his own. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
웃고 있는 거 아니지? 할로우가 왜 남편분을 죽였죠?
What reason would Harlow have to kill your husband?
My husband had been looking into Harlow's dealings and discovered some of what he's been up to. I begged him to leave it alone, but he was convinced that...
오케이. 할로우에 대해 더 말씀해 주실 수 있나요?
Is there anything more you can tell me about Harlow?
He's Victor Rookwood's second in command. A miserable, awful creature. Vicious and murderous.
저희가 아드님을 찾아볼게요.
We'll find your son, Mrs. Pickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
Please.
Why did he challenge that horrible man?
When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
아이고, 바쁘다.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something
Revelio.
more. This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned.
에브리디언 블랙 비늘. 용의 비늘이 있어?
Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went. There!
레벨리오 내가
Archie's
전문이지.
footprints. He went this way.
아, 여기 발자국이구나.
I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow
Revelio.
would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly.
Revelio.
Wolves! Prepare for a fight.
Arrest the momentum. Confringo.
그걸 어떻게 20번이나 때리나? 할 수 있겠구나.
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look around.
Revelio.
아치의 책가방.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again.
Revelio.
Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw.
이거 뭐 하는 데지 여기는? 아, 버그보그.
See Harlow kill his
이씨.
father.
버그보그 안 잡아.
He would never overcome it.
왜?
At least not in any way I can imagine.
옆에서 사람이 죽네.
Revelio.
A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again. Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way.
뭐야, 용이 있는데.
Thestrals. They are beautiful.
Levioso.
are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter.
들어와,
I
이씨.
found comfort in it. I still do.
너
I think
납치된
those of
거야.
us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
테스트랄 하나 더 유괴해 가야겠는데. 아, 저게 안 통하네.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite
와,
helpless.
이거
It
칼
was a long
타이밍으로
time
해도 안
ago in some
되는데.
ways, but in other ways,
Levioso.
it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Revelio.
Go lightly. Be as a shadow.
He has a shadow.
Taking in children now, are we? Better not be
It is as I feared. They have Archie. Be on your guard. There can be no mistakes.
느껴져? 잘못 느낀 거야.
Why bring the lad back here? Kill him and be done with it. Simple as that. Arcus Totalis.
Send him home. Kill him. I don't care what you do, but don't leave us to deal with him. This is Harlow's mess.
어디가?
Arcus Totalis.
They got what they deserved.
Revelio.
먹을 거 좀 있나? 기습. 멀리내 시험은 하지 마. 이거는 좀 할만한데. 고대 마법 MP 늘려주는 거라.
Revelio.
뒤에 있어? 근데 나 설마 이 밑에 있진 않는데? 저기에 일단 하나 있구나.
Confringo.
이거 고대 마법 몇 개 했지? 기디치 주장제. 여섯 개, 2개 더 해야 되는구나. 리위그 하이브? 악명 높은 적 3. 전통적인 나무 손잡이. 엄청 크네.
On the inside, that complicates things a little. I understand.
Revelio.
주변에 없는데? 아, 저기 있구나. 좀 많다. 버건디로. 그치. 너무 좀 오래되긴 했어.
Revelio.
You don't think he saw it happen, do you?
Of course he did. Why else would he have run? Harlow will decide what to do with it once he gets back.
러브도 삭. 즉시 파밍. 말해도 나쁘진 않은데.
Revelio.
그럼 저 혹시 저 밑으로 못 가나? 가자 가자.
Revelio.
여기까지는 안 오고.
Revelio.
좀 끌어서 잡아야겠는걸요?
My eyes closer. Best to be sure.
Revelio.
저 안 오네. 맛 좀 봐라. 푸시. 야, 이제 데미지도 별로 안 닿아.
Revelio.
일로 가자. 쟤는 남살이 안 통할 것 같아서.
What was that?
넌 아무것도 못 본 거야.
They got what they deserved.
악명 높은 적 한방 컷.
Revelio.
그 비크라 좀만 기다려. 나 여기 상자 좀 다.
Revelio.
저 위에도 있고요. 위로는 어떻게 가지? 갈 수 있나? 어떻게 가지? 일단 내려가 봅시다. 아이, 좀 기다려 볼래?
Revelio.
길이 어디야, 근데? 아, 여기 있다.
Please, I need your help.
조금만 기다려 볼래?
Can someone help me? Please, I need your help.
Archie. Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open. Aloha, Mora.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first, we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
뒤지고 갔어야 됐네. 아, 이래서 선행은 항상 보상을 챙긴 후에 해야 돼. 강제로 이동을 시켜버리네. 상자 먹고 갔어야 됐는데.
Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
이미 쫓기고 있어요.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse. Please, please keep your distance.
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
돈이나 좀
Not to
줘요.
worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
크루시오 배우러 가자. 드디어 내 어둠의 마법을 배울 때가 오게 된 건가? 왜 이렇게 하나하나 놔야 돼요?
Another house token for the house chest.
한 번에 넣으면 안 되나?
That's it. I'm making good progress with those tokens.
Revelio.
2개 남았네. 휴게실에는 뭐 없겠죠? 네, 여기.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
Expelliarmus.
디보스만 조심하면 돼.
Revelio.
저기 있네. 네, 잠깐만. 요것만 좀 먹고 갈게.
There he is. Good luck.
여기 있다.
What are you doing here?
일단 나비는 저기 있고요.
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about our house founder and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
안에서 무슨 일이 있었던 건지 궁금하진 않아?
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait.
역시 슬리데린의 혓바닥.
I hope we
Revelio.
don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share?
Lumos.
You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something
잠깐만, 나
to do with
이것만 좀
trees.
하고 오면 안 될까?
Well, 3
Revelio.
heads are
너무
better than
멀다.
1.
It's 2 heads are better than
아니네,
1.
바로
By that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics.
일단 요 화로를 이용해서 알아볼까?
Remember, 3 braziers are involved.
세 개를 동시에?
Someone was actually listening.
I do that.
Confringo.
That brazier went out on its own. I wonder if it's a clue.
Revelio.
여기는 열렸네. 저절로 꺼졌더라.
Dead? What do you mean, dead? I am insulted to my soul, completely and utterly mortified. Why, I could.
Confringo. Arresto momentum.
에스터 모멘텀으로
Confringo.
안 꺼지는데?
Arresto momentum.
저절로 꺼지는 게 답이다.
Lumos.
세 개를 동시에 붙일 순 없나?
Expelliarmus. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Flipendo. Levioso. Repulso. Incendio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
하나만 붙여도 일단 꺼지고 얼려볼까요?
Glacius. Confringo. Glacius.
얼지도 않는데.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Flipendo.
이걸 뭐 할 수가 있나? 다른 걸로?
Repulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
다른 거는 뭐 딱히 할 만한 게 없는데.
Confringo. Sendo. Confringo.
Something's happening.
I
뭐야?
hope we're ready for this.
세 개 동시에 붙였는데 왜 그동안 또 안 열렸어?
Dark, ominous corridors. My favorite.
No
Revelio.
comment.
Come on, that was a good one.
Lumos.
Looks like a locked door. We may want to look around.
Reparo.
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
우리 가족이 설파하는 것처럼 어둠의 마법을 사용할 필요는 없다. 남동생에게 편지를 보냈다. 이 고모의 일기네요. 오미니스 고모의 일기.
Revelio.
내긴이 아니야?
The voice is ancient.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I wish all Slytherins could talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
생각해봤어.
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It
해리포터도
worked.
핫셀마우스.
Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us?
질투하지 마.
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Like a maid. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed, and there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Lumos.
여기 문양이 일단 있죠.
The dial requires focus.
Art Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it.
나 어떻게 나가?
That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
동그라미 뱀. 아니 나갈 수 있는 기회는 줘야 될 거 아니야.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself. But you got to it first.
Revelio. Lumos. Confringo.
눈금판 돌리기를 실패했더니 진짜 뱀처럼 내 얼굴 강타했다. 저한테도 그랬죠?
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
눈의 문양이 어디 있지? 그래서?
Revelio.
저기 있는 분인가?
Lumos.
이게 좀 지워졌는데 소랑 직각삼각형.
Revelio.
일단 여기 좀 더 가봅시다.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
슬리데리는 기록실을 숨겨놨다. 복도에 화로
This journal
발표한
entry, it mentions getting lost and being another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
코 모양이 없는데?
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
This is looking rather dire, isn't it?
You sound surprised.
Revelio.
We're in a maze designed by Salazar
위에
Slytherin.
있는 걸로 가야 되나 보네.
Another welcoming sword, was he?
이건가? 이건데?
Every dial seems to be getting more difficult, but we've made it this far. Don't give up.
저게 아닌가? 저 모양이었던 것 같은데.
Revelio. Lumos.
이거 맞잖아요. 맞지 않나? 여기에서 해야 되나? 문마다 대응되는 다이얼이
That
따로
sounded
있네.
promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Revelio. Lumos.
이 도전은 고통스럽지만 보람이 있다.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
이거는 저 물고기 모양의 산. 이건 어디서 해야 돼?
Revelio.
여기에도 있는데.
Lumos.
여기서 이제 이걸 하라는 건가? 물고기의 산.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium. I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
크루시오를 쓰란
Then
거.
Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Revelio.
난 갇혔다. 고문당한 사람들의 얼굴을 보았다. 전진하려면 저주를 사용하는 수밖에 없다. 무조건
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where
Lumos.
we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucio is etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak.
슬리데린의 혓바닥에 가야지.
Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture. I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
정마, 후회도 내가 해.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctuagaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
아, 그래도 세바스찬 짱친인데. 그래도 일단 크루시오 배우긴 해야 되니까 배우고 네가 나한테 걸어.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this. Ready?
I'm ready.
Are you all right?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe
세바스찬
we're here.
좀 미안해하는 기색이 좀 없다.
Revelio.
아, 좀 그러네. 내가 걸 걸 그랬나? 내가 한번 실드 쳐준 걸로 좀 우려먹는 것 같긴 한데.
Sebastian, ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
일단은 맥주 좀 마셔야겠다. 아우 술 땡기네. 우리가 합의에 이르지 못할까봐 걱정된다. 그들 중 한 명이라도 이성의 목소리에 귀를 기울이도록 설득할 수가 없다. 이 다툼도 실증이 나고 더 이상 마녀와 마법사인치 않은 서투른 아이들이 가득한 복도를 보는 것이 견디기 힘들다. 나는 이 생물을 내 세상을 공유하는 자, 다른 사람이 부주의하게 일으킨 피해를 기꺼이 되돌리고자 하는 후손, 유산을 더럽히는 것에만 관심이 있는 호그와트에 어울리지 않는 사람들을 제거할 자에 의해 깨어날 수 있을 때까지 방에 두고 깊은 잠속에 빠뜨릴 것이다. 누군가를 가둬놨나 본데요? 뭔가를?
What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. Revelio.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you.
세바스찬, 우리
Without
공정하게
both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
한 대씩
We were
마실까?
lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
아, 이것이 주인공의 양심이 또
Revelio.
더 먹을 거 없죠?
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
대상이 없으면 안 써지는구나. 살짝 아쉽다.
Revelio.
바로 저 뒤편에 있었네.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
저기는 뭐 하는 데더라? 한번 쓱 주변만 한번 둘러보고 별로 가져갈 게 없다면 다음 퀘스트를 해야겠죠. 뭐야?
Revelio.
진요정이. 남쪽 동도 별로 안 가보긴 했는데.
Revelio.
그렇죠, 이거. 여기도
Hello,
거의 안
Homura.
가봤어. 어휴, 여기 거기도 나오세요. 깜짝이야. 담당 치유사 노린 베일리. 스미나 맥락엔 머리가 없는 채로 발견되었어. 소멸질병. 달랑달랑한 닉은 목이 달랑달랑한 닉은 해리포터에도 나왔던 유령인 것 같은데.
Revelio.
환자명 기록 말소. 나이 기록 발소. 이 환자는 퀴디치 경기 중에 부상당했는데 부상으로 보긴 힘들고 정신적 충격을 받았다고 할 수 있다. 퀴디치 경기를 중단한 이유가 교장이 순수 혈통의 무언가가 스니치가 잡히기도 전에 모모했기 때문이다. 뭔가 이것도 순수혈통 그 슬리데린과 관련된 문제인가?
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
쪽은 또 제가 거의 안 가봤죠. 밑에 쪽도 가봐야 되는데 시계탑.
Revelio.
여기도 그거 있다. 근처에 있는데 이쪽으로 와야 있네. 됐다.
Accio.
웬만한 수집 요소 거의 다 모아버리겠는걸? 아, 이제 토큰 하나만 모으면 되는데. 뭐야, 그리고 여긴도 뭔가 이거
Revelio.
퍼즐인 것 같은데. 아, 이 순서대로 방문을 해야 되는 것 같거든요. 그래서 일단 유니콘 모양부터 방문해야 되는 것도 하고, 시계 추가. 아, 아니면 여기서
Arresto momentum.
이렇게 하는 건가요?
Revelio.
좋네. 친환경적이야. 재능은 1포인트 있고. 그러고 보니까 나 크루시오 배웠는데. 오, 냉큼. 이제야 좀 어둠의 마법 하는 것 같네.
Revelio.
밑에 있는 것들도 좀 뽑아야 되는데. 이게 뭐야? 하나 얼굴.
Arresto momentum.
아. 얘 왜?
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
여기 그 훈련실 아닌가? 군 할로윈 분위기.
Alohomora. Lumos.
바깥쪽에 있는데?
Revelio.
저기에 있네요. 이쪽은 아니야.
Lumos.
하나만 더 모으면 필드 가이드 끝나는
Revelio.
거야. 유니콘.
Arresto momentum. Revelio.
그림자와. 여기 있는 건 어떻게 그냥 들어가지네? 깨죽 글러브. 아, 아직 레벨 안 되고. 요거는 감정해야 되고.
Revelio.
저 아직 문 하나 남았을 텐데. 여기 먹어. 문 하나 남지 않았어요? 다 먹었나?
Revelio.
여기는 제가 왔던 데죠. 또 내가 안 가본 데가 아까 그 슬리더린 휴게실 쪽에 왜 말고 요 지하 쪽에 아직 안 가본 데 있었던 것 같은데. 아침 요정이.
Revelio.
이쪽도 내가 가봤나? 이건 레벨 3점을 쓰네.
Aloha
드디어
Mora.
학생들의 사적인 짐을 다 털 수 있다. 이게 뭐야? 얘기나 하나 보고 가자.
Revelio.
여기는 별게 없는 것 같죠? 여기다 숙소인가?
Revelio.
숙소인가 보네요.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
잘 먹고 갑니다.
Go up there.
이쪽으로는 또 볼까? 여긴 여자 기숙사인가 보다. 빗자루 못하나? 히포그리프. 네.
I've been sending owls to my mother.
Revelio.
Resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
이쪽이 아니라 이쪽인 것 같은데.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
이건 뭐 하면 되지?
Revelio.
사망일 파티실. 유령 파티실인가?
I had said I would.
You should ask her.
그런 데가 있나? 패트릭 델란이 보드모경이 목 없는 게임을 하기 위해 조직한 그룹인 목이 없는 사냥꾼 협회를 묘사하고 있습니다.
My dear mound of shoulders, I'm afraid it was I that drew her gaze.
호그와트 필드 가이드 다 끝났다.
I'm going to do it.
해볼까? 그래도 아직 많이 남았네, 필드 가이드는.
You should before the next day. Revelio. Accio.
I did it.
Revelio.
사망의 파티시.
Milady, might I borrow my body? What a handsome couple we made.
이게 목이 잘린 단면이 보여져가지고 좀 징그럽긴 해.
Aloha Mora. Confringo. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
징계 내실. 아, 예전에 쓰이던 육체적 징계를 하던 곳인가?
Revelio.
이런 데다가 가두고 징계를 했었어? 아이씨, 그래도 기숙사 쿠크는 없네 여기. 아쉬워라. 하나만 찾으면 되는데. 일단 지도내실 가기 전에 필요의 방에서 감정 좀 싹 하고 갈게요. Royal Chinese Fireball. 나의 좀 타임. 이왕이면 높은 속성으로. 이건 좋네. 찾아보고 좀 괜찮은 거 없나? 확실히 이만한 밸런스를 보여주는 모자가 잘 없긴 해. 아니 이 정도인데 이건 너무 마술사 모자 같아서. 와, 너무 싸나워 보이는데 이건. 이건 좀 징그러워요. 이만한 게 없나? 요정 없는 가면 무도회. 게롤트 가면 아닌가? 샌더브로 한번 싹 먹어주고. 미리 였다가 껴놓을까 하나? 크루시오의 위력. 웃기네. 이거는 미리 붙여놓고. 방어할 수 있네. 뭐 방어하고. (27) 방어 한번 할까? 업그레이드 한번 시켜. 공격력 많이 업그레이드 합시다. 됐어. 이제 9 그만 모아. 드레이크나. 나 이것도 풀어줄 수 있지 않나? 아, 종의 수가 한정돼 있구나. 먹어. 애들이 다 이걸 먹다 말았어. 와, 대충 됐겠죠? 위층에다가 풀어놔야 되겠구나.
Dick thinks you should be proud of him.
여기다가도 하나 설치해놔야겠는데요. 교배장. 뭐야, 교배도 할 수 있었어? 뭐 없냐? 반대로 돌려야지. 자, 다이브도 하나. 아니 이거 암컷만 2마리 가져왔잖아. 잠깐 호그스미드에서 물건 좀 팔고 보스 가게도 한번 갔다가
Hogsmeade, here I come.
How is standing behind it?
You're back. Nice to see you again. What are we looking for today?
아니 이거 업그레이드 아직도 안 됐어요? 샤마. 돈 많이 모았다. 하나 살까요?
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
가주세요.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
다음에 스크롤스도 가서
Revelio. Alohomora.
이제 레벨 2 다 풀 수 있거든요.
Revelio.
이렇게 싹 털고 가자. 가는 길에 있는 건 이렇게 털고 갑니다. 이 새로운 냄비. 나 여기 안 와본 것 같아.
Revelio.
봤었나?
Alohomora. Revelio.
그리고 그만.
Very partial to Muggle publications, I know that much.
Hello there. Come on in. Plenty to look at here. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
중형 마법약. 세비 제조기. 뭐 막 그렇게 필요한 건 없네 또. 재료 정제기 정도. 세비 제조기. 화분은 이제 있을 만큼 다 있고.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
됐다. 올리벤더스 다시 가면 또 살 수 있나? 은근 궁금해지네.
Revelio.
싸네요. 가입시다. 너부캐는 참 많어. 하지만 일단 오늘은